What if your marketing made you stand out from the crowd so that you had a consistent flow of new client calls week after week? What if your marketing spoke directly to your ideal client so they instantly felt connected to you? They knew you were exactly the right person to help them. Well, in my six-figure roadmap, we call this the get trusted phase because it's essential that clients trust you. Sometimes you'll hear me refer to this as the know, like, and trust part of your marketing. And it's essential as a pillar in the six-figure roadmap that we teach, and it's essential in building a six-figure business. So what most frustrated business owners do is they think that marketing is about self-promotion. They talk about their expertise, they talk about their credentials, they talk about all of the years of experience that they have. And in fact, this is not going to get you the results that you want. So you're doing these things because you think that's what you're supposed to do, right? Marketing is supposed to be self-promotional. Marketing is supposed to be maybe even a little bit salesy. No, if your marketing has been about you and your credentials, you're going to learn exactly how to fix that here today so that you can get the results that you want. See, I want to show you in this video how to go from that frustrated business owner, maybe hoping somebody calls you, and how to become an unapologetic success. See, I believe you have important work to do in the world. And I believe that the way you live your mission, the way you live your purpose is by connecting with the people that are eager to work with you and willing to pay your fees. And it all starts with this one secret ingredient. Here's how. This secret ingredient is empathy. Now, if you were to think about yourself and the way you work, I'm going to guess that you would rate yourself as pretty high on the empathy scale, right? Chances are the reason you do the work that you do is because you've got a lot of empathy. You want to help people. You want to be part of the success that other people have. And it's essential to making you so good at what you do. Well, here's the thing. It's not just essential once somebody is your client. Empathy is essential even before they're your actual client. It's essential through every stage of your relationship with a client. That includes the marketing phase as well as the working together phase. Why? Why is it so essential? Because the whole reason that your clients are looking for you is because they have a problem they need to solve. So somebody isn't like, oh, I really want a therapist. No, they're saying, oh my gosh, these panic attacks are taking over my life. I need to fix this problem. Who can help me? Right? So they don't necessarily want therapy or they don't necessarily want coaching. They want a solution to the problem. And what empathy allows you to do is convey to them, I get you, I see you, I know what you want, and I can help you. See, so many of us came to believe that the way we can tell the way we can show people that we can solve their problem is listing our credentials, listing our expertise, listing our years of experience. And if we just bombard people with how good we are at our work, then of course they're going to want to work with me. The real deal is that's exactly backward. And if that's the type of marketing you thought you were supposed to be doing, you're probably either struggling to get any clients or you're getting a ton of clients that want to use managed care, and you're probably not enjoying your marketing very much, right? Because who wants to go online and talk about, I'm so great and I studied all these places and I'm the best of the best? Nobody, that doesn't feel good to anybody, right? So you probably have come to dread marketing and you're not getting the results that you want. Marketing is supposed to be fun because marketing is where you connect with people that are eager to work with you. And what that means from the client side is they want somebody that they can know, like, and trust before they pick up the phone and call you, or before they send that web inquiry. They want to feel like they know you. They want to feel like, okay, I get him. I know what he's all about. And they want to like you. They want to feel like, yes, this is somebody that I could imagine working with. Also, they have to be able to trust you. So how do you, what is that secret sauce that allows them to know, like, and trust you? Well, it's empathy. Empathy is the way we put ourselves in our clients' shoes and we say to them, I understand. I know exactly what you're going through, and I can help you get from here where you are to over here where you want to be. Empathy allows us to take them by the hand and move them out of the problem and into the solution. And isn't that what you're here for anyway? Right? I just want you to take this idea of moving people out of the problem and into the solution, and don't withhold it for when they're your actual clients. Give it to them early on in the process, and they are going to fall in love with you. So let me give you two different marketing examples. One is just a random one I found online, and one is from a client of mine who is doing fantastic. And as I read these, I want you to put yourself in the client's shoes and imagine how you would respond to each of these. Okay. So let's say you're dealing with trauma and you're looking for a trauma therapist to help you. Here's an example of what most therapist marketing sounds like. It sounds something like this. I have the expertise and the experience to help you identify and manage the life events that bring you to counseling. Sounds pretty familiar, right? Because that's what so many therapists and coaches have been led to believe marketing is supposed to sound like. But when you put yourself in the client's shoes, you can see that's not going to connect with them. They're not going to feel a connection with you. So I want to give you an example from one of my clients who is a trauma therapist and is doing fantastic work. Listen to what her website says. There is nothing wrong with you. There is something wrong with what happened to you. How powerful is that? So imagine that you are in the process of looking for a therapist. Which of those do you feel more connected to? Well, of course, you feel more connected to Tammy, right? Because you feel like she really gets you. You feel like, okay, this woman understands what I've been through and what I'm dealing with. She's not trying to impress you in any way. She's just saying, hey, I'm here. I got you. I know what you're going through. Now think about it, take this one step further. Wouldn't you really want to work with her, even if she doesn't take your insurance? See, this is the key. This is why empathy is so important. And you could see the difference just in those two tiny little examples, and so will your clients. That's the power of empathy in your marketing. It's not about being salesy. It's not about being self-promotional. It's not about listing your 47 certifications. It's about letting your clients know that you understand them, know that know what they're dealing with right now, and that you can take them by the hand and gently walk through this process with them so that they can get to the other side. Isn't that exactly what you want for your clients anyway? So how do you do that? Okay, so the way you create this in your marketing, the way you actually build it in, is to step inside of the shoes of your clients and write about that emotional experience. So in my program, I will often have clients do an exercise of writing a day in the life of your client, like really getting into that experience so that you can tap into what they're going through and then approach it from that state of mind. Because when you're tapped into the emotional experience of your clients, they instantly know that they're in the right place and they feel a connection to you. I see this with my clients all the time. People who have attended our breakthrough event and have learned this six-figure roadmap, they come out of it and their clients say to them, the moment I landed on your website, I knew I was in the right place. Or I've been following you on social media. I love your work and I'm so excited to get to talk to you, right? This is the level of connection that we want before you ever get on the phone with a client. And that's what empathy can do. So by the time your clients call you, they've already decided that they want to work with you. They are not shopping around. You know that you've really nailed it with your marketing when your new client calls sound something like, when I saw your website, I just absolutely knew that you were the person for me. This is the only type of client that I really want you to be on the phone with. If somebody is shopping around and do you take my insurance and can you see me Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, that's a sign that they don't have a connection with you yet. Okay. So really look at what types of calls are you getting from your clients and from potential clients, and are they really invested in working with you? If so, A plus, because they feel that connection. If they're calling and they're not really invested in working with you, they know they need somebody, but they don't know if it's you or not. If you're ever on the phone with a potential client and you feel like you have to sell them, that's a really good sign that you didn't establish that connection in your marketing. You should never have to feel like you're selling a client once you're on the phone together. That's just not the right energy, right? So it's about creating the connection prior to the time that somebody calls you to book a call. Now, when you create that connection with your website itself, your website visitors are going to go to your website, they're going to fall in love with you, and they're absolutely going to want to work with you. When you're able to use empathy to create that connection in your social media content, this is where you're getting more followers, people are engaging with your comments, and they're clicking your link to visit your website because they want more, right? They love what they saw on social media and now they want more. Even like this goes everywhere, even in your online directory listings, wherever you are online, be thinking about how can I inject empathy and create that real genuine connection, develop that know, like, and trust factor, because this is how you stand out from the crowd. Okay, so secret ingredient, empathy. This is absolutely how you stand out from the crowd. This is how you attract clients that are sort of like pre-decided that they want to work with you, right? They're eager to work with you regardless of your fees. It's all about creating that connection through your marketing rather than being self-promotional or salesy or any of those things. So, okay, so what if you're great at developing this connection and empathy, but nobody even knows that you exist, right? So yes, this get trusted phase is super important. This is what really helps people decide that you are the absolute right person. Like if you want to be that go-to person, if you want to be that trusted authority, empathy is so important in your marketing. But what if nobody even knows that you exist? What if you are your own best kept secret? You need a strategy to get people to see you, right? You need to be visible and connected, and you need to be getting the client calls on a regular basis. You don't need just empathy. You need all the pieces of the six-figure roadmap. If you're determined to build a six-figure business, get that steady stream of clients, maybe go private pay, you want all of the elements of the six-figure business or the six-figure roadmap in place. This is not about just creating connection, but it's about getting found by potential clients. It's about developing value in potential clients. It's about having a marketing strategy so that you have a consistent flow of clients week after week. So how do you do that? Well, if you want the entire six-figure roadmap, this has helped hundreds of people build thriving businesses. I really want people to become unapologetically successful, because when you are successful, you win, your family wins, your clients win, your community wins, the world wins, right? I want you to be as successful as you want yourself to be. And that's where the six-figure roadmap comes in. It gives you all of the elements that you need in order to put that into place. So you want to get your hands on it? Well, I'll tell you, we are doing a live event. It's called the Business Breakthrough Event. And I'm going to spend 2 entire days building out this six-figure roadmap so that you have every element that you need in order to build the business that you want and get the clients that you want. You want to join me? Get all of the details at Business Breakthrough Event. You guys, this is going to transform the way you think about yourself, your business, your marketing. You're going to have all of the pieces that you need in place. So, Business Breakthrough Event, go get yourself signed up and I will see you there.